If you're looking for a place to buy or sell your FIFA 23 Ultimate Team coins, check out u4gm.com as a reliable place to do so and use code ELYT, ELYYT, for 5% off at checkout. It's been a very weird team of the year with how low EA have made the pack weight for these cards. And I think that people have saved packs for this team of the year more than ever before, including myself. I had 270 packs saved. I'm down to 115, and I have yet to even get an honorable mention. However, I have packed 3 icons, including 2 prime icons. So it's not like I can't pack anything, but I can't get a blue. It's a very ridiculously low pack weight. EA are obviously trying to counteract some of the saved packs in order to make it so that the entire market for blue cards isn't cheaper than the rest of the game, and I kind of get it. But it is ridiculously low, and it's kind of killing off Team of the Year for a lot of people not really enjoying the fact that you really just cannot get a blue no matter how hard you try. On the other hand, it does make it a lot more exciting for when you actually do pack a blue and the cards are much more expensive. Now, in the long run, this is probably a good thing because that means that these Team of the Year cards stay rare, they're very expensive, and that's kind of how Team of the Year should be. But the only problem I have with it is they're not going to be the best cards of the year because year in and year out, they drop Team of the Year and it's the best promo up to that point. But then just a month later or 2 months later, or at least by Team of the Season, they drop even better cards, making most of the Team of the Year cards irrelevant or much lower in price. One of the most disappointing things in my FIFA history or my FIFA career was packing Team of the Year Sadio Mane a couple years ago. And I thought that was going to be at least the best Mane card of the year. And it wasn't even that. It wasn't the best left winger of the year. It wasn't even the best Sadio Mane because they dropped the Team of the Season Sadio Mane in June, which was higher rated with better stats than my Team of the Year Sadio Mane was. And that just didn't make any sense to me. And it kind of hurt because these Team of the Years should be the best cards in the game. So if they had bumped their stats maybe a little bit more and then honestly offered a little bit more pack weight, I don't think that very many people would be complaining. But they still have a couple days to change things around, and I still have a lot of packs to open. And at least we've been able to craft some of the Team of the Year icons like Gerrard, and we're also doing Sanchez right now. But if we take a look at the overall market for these Team of the Year cards, we can see that they're on their way up in price. Mbappe, and please note that this is 2 a.m. my time, 7 a.m. UK time. A lot of people are asleep, so the prices are a little bit inflated from what they are in the middle of the day. But the point still stands. They're very expensive in comparison to what they were a couple days ago. Everything is going up in price already, and it's not even the end of the promo yet. But everybody seems to be running out of their packs. They seem to be running out of club fodder to throw into upgrade packs, and people have run out of money to spend on FIFA points. The combination of those three mean that these cards are going to be packed less and less and less throughout the next couple of days unless EA do something about it. And one thing that has been on my mind a little bit throughout the last few days that has made me kind of skeptical about buying some of these is that we haven't seen any preview packs all year other than that daily 7.5K pack. And one year, they randomly dropped a 50K preview pack out of nowhere, and it's kind of been sitting on my mind because it just makes sense that EA might do something like that, a 100K preview pack or a 50K preview pack or something along those lines just to spice things up because they know this Team of the Year is kind of dead. The viewers obviously know, the consumers obviously know, the Team of the Year is kind of dead this year. The promo just is not hype. Even if you saved up $2,500 worth of packs, it's still hard to even get viewers knowing that the Team of the Year pack weight is so low. A lot of viewers don't even want to watch because they know you're probably not going to get a blue, and they'll just wait for the highlight videos if that ends up happening because it's just so rare to actually pack a blue card. And if you have packed one, if you've been one of the lucky few, let me know down below which one you ended up getting. De Bruyne is the most surprising. He's up to 3 mil. He was down as low as 2 mil, 2.1 mil at his lowest point. Benzema as well was down at 1.8. He's up to nearly 3 mil. Mbappe, of course, was at like 8.8, 8.9 mil. So his rise in percentage isn't quite as much, but it's still a million coins up. Same for Lionel Messi. He was closer. I think on day one, he was actually under 4 million coins. If we take a look at his hourly graph over the course of the last 14 days, we can see that he was under 4 million just a couple hours after release, and he has never been that low since, and he continues to go up. And to be honest, this is going to continue. The trend will continue unless EA do something to spice things up, and at this rate, it's not going to happen. So I think that if you want to get in on any of these Team of the Years, look for them after content released today. See what you can do. I'm going to probably look for an Erling Haaland today and shop for him, as I think he is still closest to the lowest point that he's been since release, because he was the 12th man, so he didn't get hit by that first initial supply of Team of the Year packs on the attackers, and then the Team of the Year packs for the full release, and then there was another day of him coming out, and not as many people saved packs for him. And he got down to about 3.9 million coins. Of course, he's up to 4.3 million coins now. If he gets close to 4 million again tomorrow, or 4.1, I might pull the trigger and pick myself up an Erling Haaland, as I think that these cards are going to continue following that trend. Now, for most of you guys, you're not going to be able to buy more than a couple of these Team of the Year cards, if even a couple. So we can talk about the Team of the Year honorable mentions, which also have very, very low pack weight. However, there are some more affordable cards in this list. One of the cards that I really like is Bremer. I think that this card out of packs is going to do very well, and I think you have a couple more days to get in on him. Here's the deal. We do have the Richarlison SBC that came out. We do also have that Coutinho objective. So a couple different Brazilians that are going to bring the Brazilian market up a bit, but because this card is one of the more easy cards to pack out of honorable mentions, and I say easy, and I mean that very lightly, just because I still have not gotten a blue. He is kind of low in price. His lowest point was 61,000 coins. He's only 65,000 coins right now. His peak after day one, he went down to 76. He spiked up to 90. I think there's definitely a potential for this card after he goes out of packs to go up to 70, 80, 90, 100K. As time continues on, it links very well. The stats are pretty appealing still at this point in the game. At 83 pace, 90 defense, and 85 physicality with such good links, I think it's a card that we've got to keep our eye on as an investment, and it's not the only one from the honorable mentions that I like. So we've also got Alphonso Davies. Remember, the Sadio Mane card, which is in squad building challenges right now, is still going to be in those SBCs even after Team of the Year is over. If we scroll down, let's see when it expires. 27 days. Of course, we've got FUT Future Stars and then the promo after that as well. He's still going to be in SBCs, and people are going to continue to complete that as time goes on, especially towards the end of Team of the Year. I've still got a lot of things to craft. I know a lot of other people do, maybe not everybody. As we mentioned, packs are starting to wind down. But the more people that complete this Sadio Mane over time, the more Bayern players are going to be needed. And since he's in packs, it kind of counteracts the fact that, obviously there is demand. But I think it is really evident here with the Alphonso Davies 87 rated card over the release of that Sadio Mane. As we saw, he went all the way up to 350K in the hype. Then he dropped back down. And this is when we actually bought his card, and he went all the way up to 318. At his peak was 320,000 coins when that Sadio Mane came out, and that was even when the honorable mentions was still in packs. Now, as they've been in packs for longer, he has been packed more as an honorable mention, and this card has gone down in price because of the competition with the 88. If you're using him at left back, you might as well get the 88, but once this gets cut out of packs, I think that both the 88 and the 87 probably continue to rise back up in price. While Team of the Year is the talk of now, EA have already confirmed FUT Future Stars as the next promo, which is going to come out this Friday. And there is going to be a swapped program. If you've logged into Ultimate Team in the last 24 hours, you've already gotten a free token. There was also a token in a squad building challenge that you can get. So you've already got 2 tokens out of the way. And they're going to continue to drop these FUT Future Stars tokens over the course of Team of the Year. And then, of course, the FUT Future Stars promo. I think the funniest part about this is the first comment because EA did say Team of the Year is still in full swing, but the future is so bright you're going to need shades. Set your eyes on the prize, blah, 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 blah. First comment says, Team of the Year in full swing, put them in packs then, fellas. I got to click a like on that tweet for sure. That is my thoughts exactly. Anyways, for 3 tokens, you get a FUT Future Stars Team 1 pack. I assume you just get a random player from the promo. Then the next one is going to be a Zola for 5 tokens. It's the base icon. It's one of the better base icons. I will give them that. I just think that everybody is probably going to have a better striker than that exiting this Team of the Year promo, whether it be Hugo Sanchez or playing Mbappe's Player of the Month up there, or even Sadio Mane. Zola's probably not fitting in a lot of people's teams. Then with 10 tokens, you get an 84 plus times 20 pack, which is definitely a good pack. Then for 10 tokens, you can also get Moments Coutinho. The card looks pretty good, but it doesn't look a ton different than other SBCs we've had. If we kind of remember Dimitri Payet's SBC, just, you know, the Brazilian version of that. So nothing crazy there. And then we also have for 15 tokens, you get an 83 plus Winter Wildcard Centurion or Future Stars Team 1 player pick times 5. It'll George Best for 20 tokens. 25 tokens is just 2 of these right here. And then for 27 tokens, you get 3 picks for a prime icon player. And that one, I think a lot of people are going to save up for and be just ridiculously disappointed with. They always give you the icons that are worth less than 300K. Let's just be honest with that. Now, if you're wondering why I'm being all doom and gloom this video, if it's because I haven't packed a blue, that's exactly why I am. I'm 100% salty that I don't have a blue card after opening all of these packs. We can save up packs, we can open all of them, save for 2 months, and get nothing. But what we can control is the coins we make on the market, which we have still been successful in doing. Our last investment was buying 27 of these Diatta cards, and it just looked good because 86 rated informs were probably going to go up. It was one of the cheapest. It's also a very usable card in game with 5 stats, 80 plus, 96 pace, 4-star, 4-star. Plays in the French league, but he's also Senegalese, so it links to the new Mane card that came out into squad building challenges. So just the combination of both of those made me think that this card was going to go up, and we got him for an average of 16,000 coins, which I thought was a pretty good deal because 86s alone, even the gold ones, are normally more expensive than that. And well, if we take a look over on FUTBin, it has, well, that's not FUTBin. If we take a look over on FUTBin now, there we go. He's 22,000 coins. So he's gone up, and at that price, 1,000 coin tax, we're making about 5K per card, 27 of them. It's like 130,000, maybe 129,000 coin profit on average, if I'm doing the math in my head correct. Now, I could take the profit right now, and I suggest, honestly, it's not a bad idea to do so, but I don't think there's a ton of risk in this card going back down a lot. Yes, 86s overall could drop, and then you could also see an 86 rated inform come out on Wednesday, tomorrow, and that could end up being cheaper than this Diatta card. But this Diatta card isn't in packs anymore, and it's only a matter of time before another League on SBC drops, and if there ever becomes a Monaco SBC that's affordable and people want to do, this Diatta card will skyrocket in price because it's a hidden gem card. It really does keep up with the power curve still, and I just think that it just is hard to link. You know, Mane obviously brought it up a little bit, but once people have a reason to link this into their team, then it could go up a ton. Now, that could be a long game play. If you don't have any rush to sell these cards, I think that this card could easily be over 40,000 coins in a month or so. I don't know what SBCs are going to drop, so maybe he won't be. Maybe he'll only be 24 or 25K by then, and you've wasted your time to only make 3,000 more coins per card. But in the end, that's a risk that you've got to make with yourself. Do I want to take that kind of risk? And also, is there any other SBC fodder that is worth picking up right now? And I'll tell you what, every single SBC fodder card right now seems pretty expensive, other than 83s. they're still down pretty well. If you can get any 83s for under 1,000 coins, pretty solid investment, especially given the fact that once you start getting past 84 rated, these cards are getting expensive. And even 84 rated cards, if we take a look at Dusan Vlahovic, who is a definite SBC fodder card, even him over the course of the last few days has gone from 3K up to 4K. So those are already going up. 83s have probably risen about 100 coins, but I think there's still a lot of time to get in on those. Then we look at 85s and they're at 14.5K. I would stay away from those cards. Maybe informs are a little safer, but I just think stay away from 85 rated cards. Once they go up to 14K, you sell. And they've been dropping back down under 10K every couple of days. And if they do that again, that can be your, buy point. And then we're looking at 86 rated cards. And well, there's Diatta again, which it says he's 20K. Still the cheapest 86 in the game, which is pretty funny. He obviously was 20. What is he right now? Where is he at? He's not even on here anymore. But if we take a look at his card, is he actually 20K now? Yeah, there's an undercut, but he's still 22. So 87 rated cards are up to 28,000 coins. So at the very least, what EA have done really well with this promo of Team of the Year, at the very least, what they've done well is they have made it so that SBC fodder is expensive. So when you pack it, at least it is somewhat worthwhile opening your saved packs so that you didn't just save for nothing. Yeah, you're not getting any Team of the Years unless you're ridiculously lucky, but at least the 87s and the 88s and the 89s that you pack are expensive, and that is a plus, because if this SBC fodder was super cheap and it was also impossible to pack a Team of the Year, that would have been the biggest FU from EA in the history of the game. So at least they've done something right with SBC fodder, and these cards are expensive. 90 rated cards, surprisingly still kind of low. I think these cards could go up a little bit just because as people, again, finish opening their packs, they've got, maybe 75% of the windows done for Mbappe or for Hugo Sanchez or for Mane, and they're getting almost done, but they just run out of SBC fodder. These are the kind of cards that they're going to start buying up. And so I think that this high-rated fodder still has a little bit of room to go up. Of course, there isn't any 92-rated fodder quite yet, but check back in a month or two, and that will have changed. Nonetheless, that's my SBC fodder take. I think 83s right now are the safest. I don't think there's any other SBC fodder cards that are perfect to buy or very low risk. Maybe you can go in on some inform cards that are 84 rated for discard price. 84 rated inform cards for discard price. When you're getting anything for discard price, there's no risk involved. And if informs get pushed up, which have been the only aspect of SBC fodder that hasn't been targeted too much, it's been in a couple of different windows. You needed one for Jutgla, you needed a couple for Mbappe, a couple for Jabi Alonso, a couple for Sanchez, but nothing crazy. Only a couple cards, and a lot of us already had Team of the Week cards in our club from the packs we've opened, so they haven't been needed a ton, but they could get targeted in the coming days, and so getting hits or Silesen or Shkiri for discard price, no risk involved there at all. And we've seen EA target these informs in the past. Now, obviously, when they went up the highest, it was when the World Cup was around and there was no Team of the Weeks in packs, so it allowed those out-of-packs informs to go up the most. But I think that they could definitely get these cards to rise a few thousand coins, and there's no risk to picking up those cards, because if you get bored at any point with that investment, you can just quick sell them for like a couple 100 coin loss per card. And for most of us, that's not going to be that noticeable. You can make that back in a couple of minutes. So with that being said, those are my best investments for SBC fodder. To finish off today's video, we'll go ahead and open up a couple more packs. But if you guys have enjoyed the video, and if you guys have learned anything, make sure to drop a like on the video. I'd greatly appreciate it. Let's shoot for 300 likes. And just for the sake of keeping this video rolling, I'll quick sell that Tielemans so we can open up a couple of packs. Hopefully you guys have had some better pack luck than I have, and I can't fully complain about my pack luck. I have packed 3 icons, and I went 10 years without packing an icon. And then in FIFA 23, I have now packed 5 icons, 3 of them being this week, which is incredible. How is my pack luck for icons turned around this quickly. You would think I'm red listed, but obviously not, because I can't even get Bremer, a 63,000 coin worth blue card, or any blue card for that matter. Oh, should we end it with a bang? Boys, we've got to send at least one of these 84 plus times 20 to finish this video. If you made it to the end of the video, go ahead and comment the name of whatever player pops up on this pack right now. Whatever player pops up, comment their name down below. I thought it was blue. Oh my God. All right, well, you've got to comment his name down below. Pedro Porro in the comments. If 85 is the highest rated in this pack, I'm going to be very disappointed. Now, I will assume that behind Pedro Porro, there is an 88 or maybe an 89 rated gold card. Not expecting any blues. I think they would pop up before Pedro Porro. But we do get 90 rated Neuer, Navas, Muller, Arnold, Thiago Silva, Lukaku. At least we got some. Oh my days, boys! We just packed Cole! Why did he not pop up? We just got another icon. We just got another icon. Where are these icons? Love me. Where are these icons coming from? I have gone from packing no icons or legends for 10 years. I've packed 4 this week. I have packed 4 this week. This card goes for 550,000 coins. It's untradeable, unfortunately. Can you play him at right back? I have so many good left backs in my club. I'm going to have to play him at right back. What's his weak foot? Good enough. We're playing him at right back. Wow, that's a dub. That is honestly a W of a pack. But unfortunately, left back is the least needed position for me. I do not need a left back. But I am still so excited. Why is that at the end of the pack? Would Diaby have popped up before him? What a way to end today's video.